Hi everyone, I'm Mario. Welcome to our travel channel where we explore the most amazing destinations around the globe. And today, get ready to be transported to the heart of Europe, because we're diving headfirst into the captivating city of Vienna, Austria. Vienna is a city that effortlessly blends imperial grandeur with modern vibrancy. From its opulent palaces to its charming cobblestone streets, Vienna has something for everyone. Get ready to uncover hidden courtyards, indulge in delicious pastries, and soak up the rich history and culture that permeates every corner of this incredible city. Today we're going to be your guide, taking you on a whirlwind tour of the top 5 must-visit places in Vienna. So buckle up, get ready to be amazed, and if you enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures. Alright folks, first up on our Viennese adventure is none other than the magnificent Schönbrunn Palace. Picture this: sprawling gardens, ornate fountains, and a palace so grand it could make a king blush. That's Schönbrunn, my friends. This former summer residence of the Habsburg emperors is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. As we stroll through the palace's lavish rooms, try to imagine the parties, the balls, the intrigue that went down within these very walls. We're talking centuries of history, folks, all wrapped up in one stunning package. And speaking of stunning, the gardens at Schönbrunn are an absolute must-see. I'm talking meticulously manicured lawns, colorful flower beds that stretch as far as the eye can see, and even a hedge maze that'll have you channeling your inner Alice in Wonderland. Now if you're up for a bit of a climb, make your way to the Gloriette, a Roman-style structure perched atop a hill overlooking the gardens. The view from up there, let's just say it's worth every step. Trust me on this one. And hey, if you're traveling with little ones, or if you're just a kid at heart, be sure to check out the Schönbrunn Zoo. It's one of the oldest zoos in the world, and home to a fascinating array of creatures from around the globe. Schönbrunn Palace is a place where you can easily spend an entire day getting lost in its beauty and history. It's an absolute must-visit when you're in Vienna. Next up, we're stepping back in time and venturing into the heart of Vienna's medieval history at the awe-inspiring St. Stephen's Cathedral. This, my friends, is more than just a church. It's a symbol of Vienna, a towering masterpiece of Gothic architecture that's witnessed centuries of history. As you approach the cathedral, take a moment to appreciate its intricate facade. Look closely and you'll see detailed carvings, statues of saints, and a whole lot of history etched into the stone. And then there's the roof. Oh boy, the roof, covered in colorful diamond-shaped tiles. It's a sight that'll have you reaching for your camera faster than you can say Wiener Schnitzel. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mario, we've seen the outside, but what about the inside? Don't worry folks, we're not skipping the best part. Stepping inside St. Stephen's is like stepping into another world. The high vaulted ceilings, the stained glass windows that bathe the interior in a kaleidoscope of colors, the ornate altars, it's enough to take your breath away. But hold on, because it gets even better. For those of you who aren't afraid of heights, a climb to the top of the South Tower is an absolute must. It's a bit of a workout, I won't lie, but the panoramic views of Vienna from the top are simply breathtaking. Trust me, the Instagram shots alone will be worth the climb. And hey, while you're down below, be sure to check out the catacombs beneath the cathedral. It's a bit eerie down there, but it's a fascinating glimpse into Vienna's past. Just don't blame me if you start hearing organ music. St. Stephen's Cathedral is a place that will stay with you long after you've left Vienna. It's a testament to the city's rich history and a must-visit for any traveler. Chapter 3. Belvedere Palace, home to Klimt's Kiss. Get ready to immerse yourselves in the world of art, because our next stop is the breathtaking Belvedere Palace. This architectural gem isn't just a pretty face though, it houses one of the most important collections of Austrian art, including the iconic masterpiece that you absolutely cannot miss, Gustav Klimt's The Kiss. Now before we get lost in the world of art, let's take a moment to appreciate the palace itself. Belvedere is actually 2 palaces, the Upper Belvedere and the Lower Belvedere, connected by stunning gardens that are like something out of a fairy tale. Seriously folks, these gardens are so meticulously designed, you'll half expect to stumble upon a unicorn grazing amongst the flowers. But let's be honest, we're here for the art, right? And the Belvedere Palace does not disappoint. Inside its grand halls, you'll find a treasure trove of Austrian art from the Middle Ages to the present day. We're talking masterpieces by legendary artists like Egon Schiele and of course, the one and only Gustav Klimt. And speaking of Klimt, you absolutely cannot leave Vienna without seeing the Kiss in person. This iconic painting with its shimmering gold leaf and depiction of love and intimacy is even more breathtaking in real life. Trust me, standing in front of this masterpiece is an experience you won't soon forget. But the Belvedere isn't just about Klimt. Take your time to explore the other galleries and discover the works of other Austrian masters. You never know what hidden gems you might find. So there you have it, the Belvedere Palace, a place where art, history, and stunning architecture collide to create an unforgettable experience. Chapter 4. The Hofburg Palace. Stepping into the world of the Habsburgs. Hold on to your hats, history buffs, because our next stop is taking us deep into the heart of the Habsburg Empire, the Hofburg Palace. This sprawling complex wasn't just a palace, it was the center of power for one of Europe's most influential royal families for over 6 centuries. Talk about a legacy. As we explore the Hofburg, it's easy to feel the weight of history all around us. From the grand courtyards to the opulent staterooms, every corner of this palace whispers tales of emperors, empresses, and the events that shaped Europe. One of the highlights of the Hofburg is the imperial apartments, where the Habsburg emperors and their families actually lived. As we peek into their bedrooms, dining rooms, and even their private chambers, we get a glimpse into their daily lives. The good, the bad, and the downright opulent. And speaking of opulent, no visit to the Hofburg is complete without a visit to the silver collection. I'm talking about a dazzling display of silverware, tableware, and other precious objects that once graced the tables of the Habsburg court. It's enough to make you want to throw a royal banquet of your own. But perhaps the most fascinating part of the Hofburg is the Sisi Museum, dedicated to the life and legend of Empress Elizabeth, better known as Sisi. Beloved by her people but tragically cut short, Sisi's story is one of beauty, tragedy, and the pressures of being a royal in the public eye. The museum offers a fascinating glimpse into her life, from her lavish wardrobe to her personal letters and belongings. The Hofburg Palace is a place where you can easily spend an entire day, if not more, immersing yourself in the history and grandeur of the Habsburg dynasty. Chapter 5. The Prater Vienna's Playground. Alright folks, after all that history and culture, it's time to let loose and have some fun at Vienna's legendary amusement park, the Prater. Get ready for roller coasters, cotton candy, and a whole lot of good old-fashioned fun. Now, the Prater isn't your average amusement park. It's been around since the 18th century and has a charm and character all its own. As you stroll along the main avenue, you'll find a colorful mix of traditional amusement park rides, game stalls, food vendors, selling everything from sausages to sweets, and of course, the iconic giant Ferris wheel. Speaking of the giant Ferris wheel, no trip to the Prater is complete without a spin on this Viennese landmark. As you slowly ascend in one of the wooden cabins, you'll be treated to breathtaking views of the city skyline, the Danube River, and the surrounding Vienna woods. It's the perfect way to get your bearings and appreciate the beauty of Vienna from a whole new perspective. But the Prater isn't just about the Ferris wheel. Thrill seekers will love the roller coasters and other adrenaline-pumping rides, while those who prefer a more leisurely pace can enjoy the carousel, the bumper cars, or a stroll through the Wurstelprater, a section of the park dedicated to traditional Austrian food, drink, and entertainment. And hey, if you're feeling lucky, you can always try your hand at one of the many game stalls lining the avenue. Who knows, you might just walk away with a giant teddy bear or a prize that'll remind you of your time at the Prater. The Prater is a place where you can be a kid again, no matter your age. It's a vibrant, fun-filled escape from the hustle and bustle of the city, and the perfect way to end our Viennese adventure. Thanks for joining me on this whirlwind tour of Vienna's top spots. We've explored stunning palaces, delved into the city's rich history, and even taken a spin on a giant Ferris wheel. Vienna truly has something for everyone, and I hope this video has inspired you to add this incredible city to your travel bucket list. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more travel tips and adventures. From the Grand Schönbrunn Palace to the charming Prater, Vienna has left its mark on our hearts. Until our next adventure, keep exploring. See you in the next video.